Hello everybody, welcome and excited for today's live. I hope you're doing amazingly well, everybody. Just wait for a few more people to jump on and then we're going to go and do the collective, okay? And give the cards a shuffle. Hi Lord, hi Red Thread, Lola. Who else do we have here? Certified Princess Martin, Barbara, hi. Certified Princess Ethereal Muse. We'll wait for some more people to come on. Ashish, good, thank you. How are you, Lord? Ashish, I won't make the list just yet. We're going to do the collective first. See who jumps on. We've got 7 people only, so we're just going to wait for a little bit, okay? Oh, thank you. I hope your wishes are also granted by the universe and everyone on here too. Okay. I have given the cards a shuffle and we are ready for the collective. Nandini, hi. Okay. There's a cautionary energy today, guys, I feel, with the collective. We're going to do the collective and then we're going to go into the readings for everybody. So let's get started. I've got the Hanged Man here at the bottom of the deck in the reverse. Yeah. Okay. It's almost a feeling of you're getting extreme clarity, especially with the Justice card underneath this, of what exactly you need to do. Who you need to abandon, I'm hearing for some, or what you need to abandon for some. So it's almost like, I don't feel it's a dangerous energy. I just feel like there's an element here of knowing where your abundance lies, especially with that 10 of Pentacles being here, and having clarity where it also doesn't lie, okay? And the top card here is needing to get really disciplined here, needing to get set your boundaries, I'm hearing, and healing, I nearly said, I did say. So maybe there's some information incoming that is going to make you second guess a person or a situation. I saw the 7 of Swords then. Maybe it's something you saw within your subconscious, but it wasn't apparent until now. Perhaps it's literal. For some, you could be finding something out and you have to put some sort of boundary up, or making some sort of decision and be very disciplined. Perhaps it's something you are disappointed in, because I keep seeing that 9 of Swords as I'm shuffling. Perhaps it's something that's worrying you, but I do feel a cautionary energy with today's live. So let's have a look and see. Okay, the Devil in the reverse. Interesting. Yeah, and then we've got lots of 9s at the bottom. 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. So perhaps it is time for you to leave a person or a situation behind, I'm hearing. Okay, let's pull out one card and then we're going to put it here. We're going to do the guessing game. I should have put free giveaways in the edited. I can't really edit the title of this video now, but anyway, free giveaway today. Free giveaways for everybody who guesses the card. So this is like 5 to 10 minute readings. depending upon how long each one's is. And if you are waiting for one of those free giveaways, you will get it by Monday. So this is one of the cups energy from the ace to the 10. We're going to put it here, okay, and see if you guys can guess what that is. If you know your tarot, if you don't know your tarot, it's one of the minor arcanas. It's one of the 1 to the 10 of cups. And if you don't know your tarot, you can choose a number between 1 and 10. That's fine. I'll take that. Let's have a look and see what Spirit wants to say today. Okay. Now, yes, look at this. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, mind you. So this is really like a collaboration. I didn't want to say collaboration. This is clarifying, I was going to say. Maybe you're collaborating with, I feel it's your higher self to know what's really good for you. And also the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse is a definite surrender to non-action and just see how things play out right now. Because there's something intuitively, there's an intuitive nudge about a situation or a person that you're going, no. Okay, wow, look at that. Something's wrong, something's not right. And this is what's crossing you. I think you have the ability to be very strategic here in your words and your thoughts, and also possibly even discovering, being curious or finding something out about something that's going to really solidify what your intuition has been telling you, okay? Let's see what Spirit wants us to focus on in this situation. The World. Understanding that the cycle is possibly ended with a person or a job or whatever, a living situation. There's something here about clarity, huge clarity that something is not successful. And Spirit's advice is to, 5 of Swords, stand your ground, okay? Stand your ground with yourself, all right? Put yourself first. Those 9s came out before, remember. What else do we have for Spirit's advice? Yeah, be guarded a little bit. Okay, there's a need here to be guarded. Another 9. I could be talking to some Virgos or even Cancer. All right. A Sagittarius. This could be about a Sagittarius. Taurus energy is here as well. Oh, wow. This is just flipped. So we got the Hanged Man in the reverse now. Sorry, in the upright. This was in the reverse before. The Magician. So you have the power to right now see through a lot of illusions, guys. This one wants to come out. Yeah, look at that, Knight of Swords. This is what you need to know the most. There's some sort of information incoming about a deceit, a lie, something someone's been trying to hide. This could also be like clarification on some trickster energy here. And it is making you a little stressed. It's making you a little worried, okay? It is cautionary. Like I said, I knew this was going to be a cautionary tale. I'm also hearing some of you are reading a book as well, cautionary tale. We've got the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. It's time for something to change, to cut through the illusions, to avoid heartbreak in the future about something, okay? What do you need? That's what you need to know the most. And the highest timeline, if you follow Spirit's advice, is this now, this 6 of Wands in the upright. Some of you may be wanting to say something and then stopping yourself from saying something to a person, okay? Putting yourself first, making sure that you are setting your boundaries. And we've got this 6 of Wands, which is like, if you follow Spirit's advice about just this cautionary tale here, and just being very aware, this is like huge awareness. You will be okay. You will be successful in moving forward. Anything else, Spirit? And then we'll move on to the list. Okay, the Fool. Yeah, it's time from the World to the Fool to start a new beginning, okay? You've carried this burden for long enough with this person, this situation. And you know, this person may come back in, but it's time to go. For some, time to leave a job, time to leave a living situation, whatever it is. If the cards come out in the upright, they're meant to be. If they come out in the reverse, I'll decide. Spirit will show me what needs to happen there. And then if you guess this card, it's the 8 of Cups, right? It is a walking away card. It is an understanding of the story of emotions through a situation with someone that is coming to possible end. or a situation in general, but there's a cautionary thing here to that, okay? All right, let's look at the list. I do feel someone has made a list there, but I'll look in a second. Ethereal Muse, you are first. So post your question. Hi, Certified Princess. Everyone on the feed is on the list, okay? Lola, Barbara. Okay, Red Thread. Lord. Ashish. Nandini. And I want to say, I feel there's like definitely some sort of dissatisfaction right now. You're coming to some sort of realization at the moment that things cannot go the way they are carrying on. And maybe the other person, if it's a person, is also picking up on this. They're picking up on this detachment energy. Shri Khan. Hi, Anna, Alicia, Lauren. Okay, Ethereal Muse, if you're here, post your question. If you want to jump the queue, it's $5 US. The description has the PayPal link, so let's go from there. I am feeling a very like, I've got to be careful what I say today type of energy, almost a cautionary energy. For all of you on that are getting, hi Chanley, for all of you on that are getting readings, please read the description, right? There's a disclaimer there. You need to be aware of it and you need to read it, okay? I only bring forward what the cards want to say is in your focus and your advice, and that's all we can do, okay? And then the rest is up to you. So if Ethereal is there, please post your question. If you do miss your turn, I'll see if I can go back to you, but depends upon. We've got a lot of people on the list. And like I said, if you want to jump the queue, you can, okay? So let's have a look at the first person. It's Ethereal Muse. I'll give them 30 seconds to jump on, and then we'll go to Certified Princess. If they're not there, we cannot wait for people because I have people waiting here, right? You guys are all waiting for your readings. So Ethereal, if you're there, you need to post your question. Happy Friday. Happy Friday the 13th. It's actually the 14th where I am now, okay? It's Saturday morning, Friday night for you guys. My wedding ring got lost in the house over a year ago. It was thrown out by accident, or is it still in the house? It was pawned, or was it pawned by my spouse? Oh my goodness. I'm curious. What an unusual question. Okay, let's have a look and see. And possibly just a general for you as well, because this is a yes/no question. Let's answer your question, and then we're going to do like a general for you as well, because your question is a yes/no sort of thing. Okay. You need to look for it. I feel that it's still in the home. Yeah, I do feel it's in the home, and I feel that you'll possibly find it if you look a little bit harder. There's something about it being behind something, under something, like behind a sofa. Perhaps you took it off to wash your hands or to have a shower. Yeah, so there's no need to be like cautious about this. I do feel that it's somewhere in the home, all right? And definitely don't like talk to your spouse, I don't feel, about this. I think you just need to look for it, okay? Seeing like Page of Swords type of energy. And it is disappointing that you've lost it, but I feel that like you could have also lost two things recently. Not just that, there could be something else that you've lost. You could even ask Spirit to help you, to show you where it is, like dream. Okay, let's do a clarifying as far as your question and as far as a general's concerned. Okay, let's have a look and see what's here for you. Okay, this Seven of Swords I feel is going to come up a lot today just because of the collective. If you didn't watch the collective, go back and watch it. We are doing a giveaway today as well for everyone online. Please do not go away. Let's have a look at your main energy for this time. Okay, Ethereal Muse. This is one of the cups energy. I feel a lot of love stories here, good and bad, okay? This is one of the cups energy from the ace to the 10. So 1 to 10, if you don't know your tarot, just choose a number and see if you can guess what this is. Let's have a look and see if a general for you, Ethereal. Let's see what's in your energy right now. 2 of Wands in the reverse. If you're thinking of actioning something, saying something, doing something, Spirit's saying wait here, okay? Wait, 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 okay? Ethereal, you got it right. It is the 6 of Cups, okay? So the giveaway, okay? So I'll send you a free 5-minute reading. Just send me an email. 2 of Wands in the reverse is no action. It's not jumping in too quickly to something. It's definitely standing back. Maybe you may have decided on something and you want to revise your decision. You want to decide not to do something. Perhaps you had a plan in place and you had a vision and now you've changed your vision. It's okay. You have the prerogative to change your vision, okay? So let's have a look and see what's crossing this. So a period of non-action, and that's okay. Perhaps you're like not ready to make a decision or move forward on something. Remember, you can bring forward, this is helping you, the power that you have to bring anything you want into existence. So the Magician card is like bringing the, you know, what your thoughts are, what you're trying to manifest to the earthly plane. Don't make the decision. If you have a decision to make and you know it's coming up or it's like in your ether, please, oh, ethereal, ether, please don't make the decision yet, but know that you have the power. Get in touch with your guides as well. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at your focus. Queen of Wands, you're very intuitive right now. You did guess the 6 of Cups. There's a very spiritual energy either around you or within you, okay? Use the power of your intuition. Go back and watch the collective. That may be significant there. There's something that's not right and you know you can't go forward with a person or a situation or even to talk to something or on something or even within your own higher self, okay? But you have a lot of power right now, all right? Hi, Phantom Punk. Let's have a look. 8 of Pentacles. This is Spirit's advice. What are you working towards? What is it you're wanting to happen? And be honest with yourself, I'm hearing. Is this got to do with a relationship? Possibly. There's a soulmate energy around you with this 6 of Cups. It is time to work hard on something or with someone towards something, okay? So if your intuition's telling you have to turn around and go in another direction, you need to do so and then work on that new project or whatever that is to you. Let's have a look and see. Yeah, something's gotten too much. Let's have a look. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is what you don't see coming, what you need to know the most. There's some sort of argument, possibly with a lover, okay, or your husband, all right, because we're talking about your marriage as well. There's some sort of argument here. And there is a loss, like, because this 5 of Pentacles does talk about loss. It talks about being neglected, not being treated fairly, and there's an argument here. There's like conflict. There's conflict if you so wish it, I'm hearing. Like, if you want to go down that road of finding something out, it's probably not the best way to go to actually, you know, communicate. So this is one of those times where communication. So what do you need to do? If you can't communicate, the Spirit doesn't want you to, because it is what is coming up, like some sort of conflict, if you allow it. So what do you need to do? Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, get more research, start, yeah. There's something about starting again, and it has a lot to do with this decision that you need to make. The Fool and the Magician and the Wheel is like in this season of Jupiter, which is in the next 12 months, you will be going in a new direction, okay? It may be, you know, you may have been thinking about this for a while. It could have to do with the King of Wands as well. Sag, Aries, or Leo, Gemini, Virgo here is on the table as well. What else do we have? Refocus your attention on something else. There's an avoiding of heartbreak within a family situation, possibly, or within a marriage. So there's, you know, you need to avoid conflict by any means with a person, a marriage, a family situation. Do your own thing, go your own way. What is it you really want to do? I do feel this has got to do with love. I really do. Yeah, King of Wands in the reverse. So I don't know if your partner is an earth, a fire sign, but you know, they may have that in their chart. Let me know who they are. Could be a Sag. Aries is here as well. Leo is also here. So we've got a lot of fire energy. I do feel there's a situation, you've got to make a decision. I do feel it's about a person, a family situation, a partner, a husband, whatever. Okay, I do feel that you need to avoid the conflict, but you need to go your own way as well. So how are you going to do that? How are you going to avoid conflict but go your own way? Do you want to leave? Is there something here about you wanting to leave? Or you want to hold on to maybe something that is already gone? Or someone that's already gone on a mental level, maybe. You're worried about this. Use your intuition. Especially with the decision, right? You need to move because, well, you're the fire sign, but we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. The King is in the reverse, the Queen is in the upright. Like, you have the power, the Magician, the High Priestess. Queen of Wands, very spiritual energy. Right? You have the power to make this decision, to use your intuition, and to avoid conflict here. And I do feel you've possibly outgrown someone or something right now, okay? I do feel it's to do with a relationship. All right. If anyone wants any extensions on these readings, I'm not open for private readings till July, but you can book in, okay? All right, the next person is Certified Princess. If any of you want to skip the queue, you can do so. We will be doing a giveaway today. I didn't put it in my description. I should have done, but I didn't. Okay, and now I can't change it. Who's coming towards me in love soon? Single. I don't know whether it will be soon, but let's see what Spirit wants to say. So see 1111 on the screen. Ooh. Okay. There's something about your self-worth. Now, I'm seeing that is in this deck. So we will pull some animal spirit oracles for your base of your reading. We all will also use the tarot, okay? I'm getting a name beginning with J. So Jim, James, Jonas, anything beginning with J. Jimmy. Okay. So you may know one of these people. It may be someone in the earthly plane or in the spirit plane as well. John, James, Jimmy. Someone significant here, okay? So it could be someone that's coming in as well. You may have toyed with the idea that, do you really want a relationship? Like, is this the thing for you right now in your life? Because independence is going to be here right in the middle of your reading. I think there's changes coming with love. But there's also a need to go slowly if you do meet someone here. All right. So this is one of the Wands energy, guys. The Wands energy. So you may be like, well, I'm really independent and I'm free and I'm happy being like this. But you feel that change is coming. And Spirit's saying to go slowly with this change. So you have 5, 4, 7, and 8. There's still some sort of healing that you're possibly going through from the past relationship, or just in general. Could be like, I'm hearing lifestyle changes. I don't know why Spirit just said that to me. And we have the bee spirit. So Spirit is really wanting to bring in love for you. And there is like a really positive result possibly in the next 12 months. I'm feeling more 2026, January, February is being like really out there. I'm finding it very hard with my words today, guys, because we've got that trickster energy that I talked about in the collective. So just, I will get there, but just be patient, okay? I feel that there's been a lot of unfairness, okay, in your past. I think there's been a lot of trickster energy. So it's very hard because something doesn't want me to bring information out today, and I don't know why. So I need to cleanse the energy, possibly after every reading, okay, but we'll just see how we go. Because there's that heaviness in the air. There's like something that's going to happen type of energy. And this could all be affecting one of you, all of you, whatever. But there's some sort of like injustice here. And there's like, be open to love. This is about being open to change. Yes, you're independent and free, but you don't have to change that if you meet someone, okay? You just have to meet the right one. So you can go slowly with this, all right? What is these changes coming through? The Empress. Yeah, put yourself first. Double Libra energy here. Knight of Swords. Look at this. I knew this is going to come out a lot today, all right? Your mother may be significant to you. You may have a conversation with her about how you're feeling, or even a female friend. But there's some sort of like communication going on with a female here about your independence, about your freedom, and about also that you want changes in love, but you don't want to change things, if that makes sense. Because there has been trickster energy. Look at this, Justice in the reverse, Seven of Swords in the reverse. And I think there's some sort of healing still going on with this. Maybe you're talking to someone about healing, all right? And how to process it, and how to get past trust issues that you possibly have had with a person, okay? Let's look at this, claim your independence. Spirit's also saying you won't get caught up in the love story again. Not to say you won't be in love, but you're very aware that, you know, you're able to cut through illusions. Oh, that's what I'm trying to say. You're able to cut through illusions. So the Hanged Man in the upright is very like pause energy. I don't feel it's time yet. I do feel up to 8 months, 7 to 8 months will be the time when you meet someone, which brings me to January, February 2026, which I got before. There's a lot of changes coming in. Hold on, I'm getting a lot of messages through. Bobby, the name Bobby. So Bobby may be significant. It may not be a person. It may be an animal. My dog's called Bobby. Okay. Someone could also be unwell around you, or an animal. All right, I'm picking up as well. Or this may be coming up, but don't freak out, okay? It's not the time right now, I don't feel, for you to meet your person. And I feel that they may also be going through some stuff. I think you've got a lot of love, but I don't think you're open enough to love itself and to understanding of the whole of the tarot story, if that makes sense, the human story, which is the tarot, to be open enough. I think you're really, I think that what it's showing me here is someone is going to be coming in. It's a very puppy love. It's a very like, not necessarily immature, but a very romantic sort of relationship. King of Swords is here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel that to rush anything with anyone would be detrimental to your healing. 10 of Wands, it would be hard. So there's a need here to go steady, to go slow when you meet someone, to have the romance. That's why this is coming out here. And you have an air sign here, a masculine, if you're interested in masculines. Energies, male energy. Okay. Yeah, and there is a new beginning, and it's going to be sweet. I'm hearing it's going to be lovely. It's going to be romantic, but you need to go slow with it. and it's possibly coming out in the next like 7 to 8 months. I don't think it's weeks. 7, 8, 9, 10 months time. Okay, so we're in June right now. So that would bring us to like January, February 2026. What do you need to do right now between now and then? Decide where you are at, like where you're more on a practical level, where you're living, where you're working. There's almost something about setting yourself up where you are with your finances. I don't think you'll ever lose your independence and your freedom. Okay, I think that there's that. Look at that. As I said, that Nine of Pentacles, very independent and free, very Virgo energy. We also have Pisces here, Taurus and double Libra. I think when you meet this person, they're going to have to respect your freedom and independence. I don't think you will. I don't think the relationship could survive if they don't. But then that is also, you know, you'd have to also respect theirs too. And another 9. Do what makes you happy right now. Right now, the focus is on you. There's a lifestyle change, Spirit saying again, that came up before, now it's coming up again, that you're possibly making. So work on that, work on yourself, work on your healing, your trust issues. Whatever happens, you've learned the lesson here with the Justice in the reverse, and there is changes coming out. Be open to love, but just be careful right now, okay? You don't need to bring something in. All in good timing, I'm hearing. So if anyone, yeah, look at that, a successful relationship coming in, all in good timing, okay. Right, let's have a look at Lola. Lola. Okay. I was going to use, for you, what am I going to use? I'm going to use a deck for you as the base. What's coming from Joey, Leo, for you? I'm going to call you Lola, okay? So is this an ex? Is this a crush? Is this an old friend? Who is this person to you, okay? Let's have a look and see. Just one card, please, Spirit, to tie the reading together. Ooh, okay. Interesting. So this is one of the majors, all right? If you guys know your tarot, it's one of the cards from the Fool to the 21 to the World, so 0 to 21. Or you can guess the number, is fine if you don't know your tarot, but interesting card, okay? See what's going to come out. I do feel there's a trickster energy around you. It's possibly a male friend as well. It doesn't have to be this person, although it could be. Let's have a look and see. Past energy with the Leo, please, Spirit. Past energy with Joey. Past energy with Joey. Wow, look at these coming out in reverse. I think you really have a sweet spot for this person. Either they've been a very good friend. Something happened here. They could have moved away. They could live at a distance from you, right? But something happened here that stopped. Something halted, and it had to do with a decision that they made or didn't make. Okay, so I hope this is resonating with you. So there is like a not moving forward, but you have a real sweet spot for this person. You really do, okay? And this person could have been like done the wrong thing. You guys could have had an argument. It's not one of the minors, guys. It is a major card, okay? Current energy, the sun came out in the reverse. I don't think they're very happy right now. And possibly not growing. You know, I'm just going to say they could have some sort of addiction, be addicted to gambling, alcohol, DURGS. I don't know. There's an off energy with them. Okay, 2 more cards and then we'll look into that. Present energy, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. They're not learning their soul lesson right now. I think you have a soul contract with them. There they are, Leo, right? I think you have, that's just clarifying what I'm saying. So we have Aries, Libra, we have Leo, double Leo, then imbalance in some sort of way. This may have nothing to do with you, probably doesn't, okay? But the Strength card came up in reverse as a pattern, a habit. They're not learning their soul lesson. They possibly have conflict with family members or friendships. They possibly live with their family as well, I'm hearing, okay. There's a lot of beeping going on as well. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't feel that, you know, how they feel about you is not coming through the cards. How they feel about you is not coming through the cards. They're possibly going through something. There's a lot of, it's just like they don't want to begin, they're not using their intuition, they're not learning from the past, they're possibly have some sort of attachment, like finding it very difficult to let go of something, possibly an addiction. King of Swords in the reverse. I think they're not working on themselves, but they should work on themselves. There's possibly, and you know what, I don't think you may even know about what's going on here. So your focus needs to shift. If you can see this card, actually she's looking at him in the past, and this is your future energy needing to look to the future, because the King of the Queen of Swords is you, and you have your back on the King of Swords in the reverse. There's some sort of possible mental instability here. Now, I don't know if this is making sense. Let me know if this is making sense, because it's very, not trickster energy, but sort of like this person's possibly going through something, Lola, that you, and you're the Cancer here, you're the Cancer here with the Queen of Cups, are not actually knowing or seeing, okay? I'm getting the name Meredith, and I don't know why. Perhaps Eddie's coming on here. That's his new girlfriend's name. Interesting. You're turning your back. Spirit's advising you in the future, like your abundance, your happiness does not lie with this person, all right? And perhaps that's why you've been removed from their life, because you have a lot of spiritual growth to focus on, and this person is stunting your growth. The Sun in the reverse is this, you know, stunting growth. What do you need to focus on? A new road, a new path, possibly new friendships, making plans, working hard towards your goals and your dreams. There's a new focus required, and it's definitely not on this person. The Empress, on yourself, Taurus, Libra, okay? But you're just curious. I feel that you're just curious about what they're doing. But there's a mental instability, emotional instability. They're not learning they're not learning from past mistakes. They're possibly carrying on a habit or a pattern they've done for a very long time. And, you know, there's a lot of emotional confusion as well. So the card that will tie everything together is the Devil. That's why I said very interesting. I feel that they may have an alcohol problem or a DURGS problem, but there's something literal here in regards to addiction. So there's a detachment. Instead, or it's going to confuse you emotionally if you have them back in your life. It's going to be more detriment to you. Spirit's asking you to break the chain, but it's entirely up to you. You make the decisions, Lola. Okay, Barbara Martin Spring, are you there? Barbara. Let's have a look and see. I'm going to use the wisdom deck for you, Barbara. If anyone wants to donate, you can do so through the PayPal link below. If you want to play the guessing game and win a free 5 to 10 minute reading, you may do so. I'm pretty sure Ethereal, is it Ethereal already, or Certified Princess? Somebody already won today, this evening. Happy Friday night, Friday the 13th. Different deck, general reading, and thanks. What deck do you want to use? So you don't want the wisdom deck. What deck do you want? Let's clarify what the overall theme is here. And this is one of the majors, all right? So see if you guys can guess. You can guess the number between 0 and 21. You can guess the it's not the Hierophant. I just said the Hierophant, so I don't know. That may come out. It's not the Hierophant. You can, majors. You could be a Taurus. Okay. Anyone. All right. Fine. Let's use the Sacred Traveler. I need to use a base today for, I just feel I need to use a base. Because there's more messages underneath. Something's hidden here, something you can't see, all right? Something you can't see, Barbara, what is it? General, let's have a look at what you can't see. Something possibly around the full moon that happened, which was a few days ago in Sagittarius. Perhaps you're still processing energy from the full moon. Perhaps this Sagittarius full moon, the pink moon, I think it's strawberry moon, affected you a lot, okay? I do feel that the collective at the beginning of this live may really resonate. I don't know if you were here for it, but you know, you need to possibly go back and watch that, all right? There's something about getting more information here. You need to get some more information and look at things from a completely different angle. And I don't know what this is about yet, but it may come out to do with a person. That's why we clarify. You possibly have to clear the air with someone, talk something out. And I think if you do, a breakthrough is at hand. Perhaps you need to talk it out with yourself. And there's a need here to release control here, because there's a new thing coming through, new things coming in, and there's some sort of healing to be done. Perhaps it's with a person. It's time, you know, it's time, Spirit said, to find out what's hidden with a situation or a person. Very trickster energy, you know, very like maybe there's someone in your, maybe someone's keeping something from you or trying to keep something from you, I'm hearing, okay? If this is true for you, you need to release control, okay? Let me just have a look at what this is. Okay. Let's have a look at this. Needing to get more information. Perhaps there's something that you're going to find out and you're not too happy, okay? Possibly about a fire sign, straight away. King of Wands in the reverse. Needing to get more information about a fire sign in your life, a masculine. He could be a rising sign as well in fire, or he could be a North Node fire. He could be a Venus fire, okay? So it doesn't have to be a sun sign, right? This could be you, an Aries. If this is you, you need to act on something now, to speak to someone. It's going to help you heal. Right? It's going to help you with your own personal healing, right? Yeah, look at that. Perhaps you need to communicate with your guides, communicate with God, pray for the release of something that you've been finding it hard to release, but definitely needing more information. And I feel that you're needing to clear the air with a person. I hope this is making sense, because I feel that this King of Wands is you, and it could be about a love interest or someone from the past. But I do feel that there's someone around you that is trying to keep something from you, or trying to keep the truth coming out, or not telling you a whole story here. Maybe someone wants to clear the air with you and have a conversation. Yeah, this is a burden. And because it's in the reverse, this is saying like you feel that there's like some sort of unfinished business here. But that's okay. Because we're in Aquarius season, you don't have to close this off. You can just walk away if you want to. The decision is yours. Very strong. Look at this. Aries, Aries in the reverse. You need to get grounded right now. You're ungrounded. You've been through a lot, and you need to stop beating yourself up about what's happened in your life in general, with a person, with a situation, a person, a love partner, because the lovers came up. The Hierophant is here in the reverse. Now, when I put that card, I talked about the Hierophant, and I was like, why am I saying the Hierophant? Taurus, look at these two red, you know, are you getting divorced? Are you needing to get divorced? Is it something you're avoiding? Because you said your ex-husband, but this could be like you not wanting to do the paperwork and literally get out of this. You know something intuitively. Something is going to make you happy and make your dreams come true. But it's not the person. If you're waiting for your ex-husband to come back, it's not going to happen. All right? Spirit's saying it's not going to happen. It's time to break the chain. Because you've got a new cycle beginning here. Look at this. And a breakthrough is at hand. I do feel there's a lot of healing. You need to release control. Perhaps if you feel, I don't know if you're divorced, but if you're not, you need to. Or you need to get this out of your energy because you're that control. All right? Twin flame energy. What's this new cycle? 9 of Cups. See, the colours have changed now. Look at this. There's a new beginning here for you. And it includes your twin flame. You need to release any residue of hurt, pain, and healing control in regards to your ex. Just because you say you have children with them does not mean they need to be in your life. Trust me. Okay? Look at all this yellow here. Something is pulling you towards a new beginning. And it's exciting. It's fun. It's going to make your dreams come true. It's going to make you happy. It's going to include growth. And if you're really wanting this, a breakthrough is at hand. You need to finally release complete control. Who cares what your ex-husband is doing, okay? He is your ex for a reason, right? There's twin flame energy coming. There's a new person. There's a new start, but it's up to you because the 9 of Cups is here. You have to put yourself first now, put your healing first to completely release control of this ex, right? And then you've got the Moon. What you don't see coming is possibly finding something out, either about yourself, your strength, your courage, Aries, right, to move forward, Piscean energy. I do feel that you have a new beginning. It's like the breakthrough is there, but you just need to take that final step to completely releasing, surrendering control there in some way. I've got 10 minutes and then I'm going to have a break, guys. Let's have a look at red thread, post your question, okay? If you're jumping on now, I'll continue the list in a while, but I've got a lot of people on the list still. About 10 people on my list, okay? So, you know, if you're just coming on now, you can either join in or you can wait. You need to look at, I need to cleanse this energy. I've come home from having a couple of days off. Sometimes that happens, the energy, I need to sort of reset my home, my energy, my house. But there's definitely something that doesn't want to come through. I feel that there's something that doesn't want to come through. And if you look at the trickster energy we had at the beginning, this could be someone trying to infiltrate your energy. Be very careful, guys, to protect yourself. To pray is powerful. To pray for clarity, for guidance, to do the right thing. I do feel that for a lot of us that there's like this ending energy, the final band-aid needs to be ripped off type of energy, but it's exciting. I don't think it's painful. Okay, I'm waiting for red thread to come on and post their question. I'm going to put that burning over there. They have a general love for this summer until the end of the year. So are you with someone or are you single? Okay, let's have a look and see what's here. You can all join in on this guessing game, win a free 5 to 10 minute reading with me. I will send you your reading if you send me an email. If you win, okay? If you win, only if you win. Very nice. I like this energy. One of the Pentacles cards, all right? And as I pulled from the middle, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm going to put that in your main energy. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, this is about love. This is about love. Let's have a look at the base. Love for the summer. You are single. Okay. Okay. You've changed something recently. Now this could be very aesthetic, your hair. It could be like, you know, healthy eating, whatever exercise. There's something you've changed. Could be a job. All right. You need to do a little bit more healing from a past relationship. You are protected. I love it when this comes out. Okay. You are protected by angels. You are cherished also by angels. All right. I feel that here, this old way of living, old way of being, old way of thinking, old way of doing things, you are very aware it's not working for you or it hasn't worked for you in regards to love here, okay? And there's definitely a new opportunity. It could be a new job. It could be a promotion, something you've been wanting. I'm getting a lot of material for your reading, so financial could be very, like, significant as well at this point in time. Let's have a look at this past energy, this new way you've been living, this new transformation. You could have gone through a spiritual transformation recently. There's a feeling of control, possibly from a father figure or from a male in your life, that you're able to sort of like break free from. There's also like this player energy where you've been attracted to the wrong people in the past and you've decided to take a different way of, or where you meet people or how you go about dating, the dating scene. Like you've released some sort of like what you used to do in the past. Possibly you were really attracted to the wrong people, okay? All right, let's have a look. The Ace of Pentacles is here, so it's not that one. Ashish, okay. Wow. I do feel that you have been doing a lot of work on your security. And this could be at an energetic, soul, spiritual security, okay? It's almost like you know what you want in regards to love. And even though you're attracted, as we all are, to that sexy type of player energy, and some people are, and the bad boy sort of like, you're moving away from that. I hope this is making sense. You can tell me if it is. There could be a Sagittarius in your life in the past that you moved away from, or a fire sign in Aries possibly, or someone that was quite controlling, something that didn't work out. You're going to be able to, on a mental level, overcome any sort of like guilt as well, or blame from your past. Maybe you're blaming yourself for how things didn't work out. We all play a part in how relationships break down. There's a need to surrender or release control of the outcome here, and know that Spirit has your best. The suit, like, I don't know if you are, if you look at these two cards, right, the angel has got the sword, okay, the same sword that is in this rock here that you can't pull out, right? Your spirit guides have got this. They know who's coming in for you. They know who's best for you. And you can overcome past blame, hurts, what you didn't see, things that were hidden. You can overcome that. The Spirit's got this sword here that they've pulled from the stone. So even though you feel there's possibly, I think you're doing a lot of work on your mental and how to think positively and optimistically about things, about love, about situations. And by the end of the year, the very Christmassy energy will clarify to see if someone's coming in. Okay, why is this you can overcome anything here? This is a realization of new opportunities coming in for you, and just to put the past behind you, but know what you will and will not like deal with player energy, or you know, your boundaries that you need to set, the heartbreak that you've had to go through. Spirit's been really trying to help you release some sort of how you think about yourself and your self-worth and your confidence, I'm not worthy type of energy. You're releasing that. I feel that you've worked hard on that and you're releasing that. I'm just going to pull one of these. And it hasn't been easy. Spirit's saying let it shine. Be your authentic self, okay? Release the surrender to, like, control to the outcome of who it is going to be, who you're going to meet, all that sort of thing, okay? Release control, Four of Pentacles. So release control of the outcome here. Why is this in the flow? Everything will be in the flow in regards to love by the end of the year. By the end of the year, I think there's still like a lot of healing for you to do. I feel that like you still got to have more faith and trust that you can sort of overcome the way you think about love, the way you process like stuff about relationships. I think there's still some healing to do here. Maybe your person won't come in this summer, okay? All right, let's have a look at early 2026 then. You know, not to say that they won't, but if they do, you're still in the process of healing, right? You still, I feel, have to work on your mental and how you process emotions on a mental level. And take your time, really, okay? Take your time with this. Yeah, I don't feel it's the time for love this year. Go have a look at the Jupiter energy for the astrology and see where your sun, moon and rising and your north node lay, okay? So you're looking at your rising mainly, your north node, and then your sun. And you can look at your moon energy if you want, but look at all those four and see what areas, what houses the next 12 months lay in, okay? Because I think security is very important to you. What was this card? Yeah. Security, your finances. You are in where you're supposed to be. You're where you're supposed to be in your life right now. And a lot of it's got to do with the Nine of Pentacles. Channeling, you want the free 5-minute reading. A lot of it's got to do with your independence. Knowing your worth enough to put yourself first, not feel that you have to have another person to be happy, okay? And I'm not saying that you won't. So let's have a look at future. Moving into 2026, you have the Justice in the upright, very nice, and the Empress. And you have twin flame energy. It will be worth the wait. Here's the King of Wands, okay? If you're interested in masculine, and the Ace of Wands, okay? So there is a new person coming in 2026, and they are your twin flame coming in. So can you do the work? Red thread, can you really work hard on yourself and your mental, especially like your boundaries? There's also security, very important. Money is going to be important to you for the rest of this year. So perhaps, you know, money is first, or getting your security right, and then love. Grace, thank you. I will just check my PayPal. I won't be long. Hey, Grace, post your question. Grace, post your question. I'm going to keep using these Traveler, Sacred Traveler. I haven't actually used my wisdom cards this week, but that's okay. These are really talking to me, okay? Right, let's have a look and see what's here for Grace. I'm going to pull out some cards for you, Grace. You can tell me what your question is. Very nice, very nice, very nice too. There's a lot of excitement, joy, bliss, ecstasy. I'm hearing love, passion. This summer is going to bring a lot of excitement, okay? It's a really exciting energy for you, Grace. I like this very much, okay? Okay, let's bring out one of the Rider-Waite-Smith cards. Wow, okay, interesting. A court card, so one of the cups, swords, wands, or pentacles. One of the court cards, so one of the knights, pages, queens or kings from one of the suits, okay? I'm not going to give any more away because if I say one of the suits that it is, there's only 4 to guess from. So see if you guys can tune into what that is, okay? I feel this relationship is very promising, like really promising. I'm getting the number 11, so I don't know if he's 11 years older than you. There's something about 11, but age does not have a number, right? Or, you know, if you're... Anyway, we won't go there, but you know what I'm talking about, okay? So he could be like a lot older than you, or yeah, a little bit older than you. It's one of the court cards, Alicia. It's not the minor arcana. All right, let's have a look and see what's here. I'm seeing like a bicycle, like a push bike. Yeah, not a motorbike, a push bike. That may be significant. Maybe you use a bike or you go to school on a bike. I don't know. Number 11 is significant. On an intuitive level, it's like you know that he is your person. So this is actually really exciting energy. I think you need to be more optimistic and positive about this connection. Right? And then you got the wheel there, okay? So there's a pause here, but then the Wheel of Fortune's there. It's very, maybe you're thinking it's a little ludicrous. I'm hearing the word ludicrous, that this could be a relationship, but oh my goodness, you got the Sun. Like King of Cups, Queen of Wands. This is a really exciting energy. I do feel that you guys have a spark of passion there. And Spirit's saying to jump on this. They just said jump on this or jump on him. Okay, jump on this, okay? Dancing, it's like music is here, okay? Music, dancing. Why are you so guarded? I feel like something from your past or how you conducted relationships, I'm hearing like from your past. Like that's an old paradigm, that's an old timeline, and that needs to shift. You need to have more passion. There's passion and pleasure here, okay? You need to jump on something here. Not saying that you'll lose it, but you need to jump on something here, all right? Ooh, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. We also have Leo, strong Cancer, Pisces, Leo again, double Leo, Taurus. Oh my goodness. I'm also getting the number 25, but the Hierophant and the Lovers. This is like this could open some sort of love doorway, a lot of passion, a lot of pleasure. He's really noticing you here in the present moment, okay? Like this is someone who could be a twin flame energy, and this is also someone who wants commitment. Thank you, Alicia. You actually guessed it right, Alicia. It is the Queen of Cups. And, you know, I'm glad I brought that out, or someone said that right now. Because, Grace, you have the King and the Queen of Cups, which is a matched pair, right? A divine counterpart. What are you waiting for? Love me like you do, love me like you do. I'm getting that song. Love me like you do. There's also something about the course that you're doing. It says hold the course, stay focused. So there's something here about, there's something very intimate and sexual as well about that card, especially being above the, below the top one. Just don't let the relationship, if it starts, distract you. Spirit's saying begin now, take the first step here. Okay? 23, 25 is coming through. You need to make the first move here. Why have you got trust issues? There's trust issues here. You need to work on your trust issues. Perhaps you're worried about rejection, or there's something lying between the surface. Trickster energy, right? Again. And that trickster energy is just going to come out all day. I know that because there's something in my energy here that's not wanting me to speak this out. Okay. So let's have a look. Take your first step. The Chariot, you are moving in the right direction with this person. Do not doubt it. You have a soul contract with them. And start thinking more positively about the connection, okay? As far as your course is concerned, you need to be focused. I think that it possibly could affect your, like, mental, like you could be so focused on him and what happened the night before that, like, it's hard for you to do your course. So you need to, like, really compartmentalize the two things, all right? Obviously, you would have to. The card was the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, sorry, and I'm pretty sure Alicia got that correctly. So for those who've won that 5-minute reading, you can email me. If you've already emailed me for the 5-minute reading, if you guessed a card though only, and I know that you have just now, Alicia, I'll get them to you by Monday. See, I'm really like struggling to communicate here. It's not that Spirit won't bring me the messages that needs to come through. There's a very cautious energy, like be careful what you say, how you say it. Tread carefully right now, guys, okay? Elaine, post your first question. Thank you, lovely. Elaine, post your first question. You're protected by angels. Just know that, Elaine, okay? All right, thank you, Grace. General. Look at that on the split, protected by angels. My goodness. Okay. I do feel that the collective was very poignant to you. There's some sort of unknown territory you're entering. Don't know that you're exactly where you need to be, okay? Have that caution up. And it's very 9 of Wands energy. Just being cautious about what's going on around you, who's in your energy, protect your energy. There's definitely, and you know what, with Uranus being there, there's that mystery energy this week as well. So just be very, a Neptunian as well. Okay. You are supported by angels. There's a lot of success coming for you if you allow it. You need to open to spiritual source, which means you need to ask your guides to help guide you, especially in regards to your career right now, all right? One more card. 2 more, 1 more. All right, Hermit type of energy, okay? You need to have a look, a very strong Virgo energy here. You need to have a look at what you need to simplify right now in your life, right? You have support from your angels. You are protected by angels, your guides, God, by spirit. You really need to be more in a meditative mode at this point, right? Possibly getting the rest you need, being at peace, meditation. There's something here about love, I do feel. Okay, I've put this card, it's one of the majors there. All right, let's clarify. What is the success happening in your life? 3 cards, and then we'll tune in and see what this could be. It's almost like a hanged man pause where you can see the opportunity, but you don't want to go ahead. Or you're not ready, or you're too scared. Yeah, look at this. I think there's an offer coming in that's going to give you a whole new lease on life. Could be from a masculine. But you feel like someone's tricking you, or there's a hidden agenda. I don't want you to feel like that, because you got that 7 of Swords, and this is coming up a lot. Don't worry about this, Elaine. This is this trickster energy that is around, okay? That's trying to block your mental from not seeing something here, to know that you can do it. Something or someone may be trying to stop you jumping into a new opportunity. Could be with a relationship as well. Because we do have the Page of Cups, but this could be career related. I do feel that there's a need to get more information, and it will come in quickly when you pray for it especially, but like there's some sort of like needing to move in secret, in silence. Definitely not telling people what you're doing in regards to being successful. Especially if you've been offered a new project or a job of some kind, or a commission. I'm hearing commission, a job that pays commission. You could be really needing to keep something to yourself here because there's success attached to it. So you're being careful with what you say. Like if you speak to someone and they're like, oh, how are you going, Elaine? Like, what are you doing? And you have exciting news or something exciting brewing, I'm hearing, with an offer. Could be relationship, could be career, okay? Either or both. And just being very like, oh yeah, everything's fine, but not like telling people your story, okay? Let's have a look at this. Support is all around you, and you need to open up to spiritual source. So you have a lot of support from your angels, from your guides. You need to tap into that. You need to speak to them. You need to get in tune with your guides again and sit in peace and solitude at this time. Keep things to yourself. You are on the right path. The Chariot in the upright, very nice. Spirit will help you and lead you where you need to go. You have a King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This could be your energy, all right? But this is about being led in the right direction towards success. You can be dealing with a masculine here. It's not the time for love. 7 of Cups in the reverse. It's not the time for love, or a time to get distracted or confused in regards to emotional things, okay? So I would, I would put down the screen time as well, apart from like when you come on live here. I'd like limit your screen time here with the 8 of Wands in the reverse. There's something about subliminal messages that may mean something to you. Reading a book, getting lost in a good like movie, but not like Insta, FB, or anything like that, anything to do with anyone else. I feel that you need to remove yourself right now, like this weekend, from what everyone else is doing, and just focus on yourself. Have some me time, you time, right? Because being around others is just going to be too hectic. I'm feeling like hectic, busy energy. And there's that new opportunity. So I actually do feel it's with a career, more so than love. Could involve a masculine. Go back and watch this again. Post your second question, and then I'm going to have a quick break, guys. I will be on for an hour. Let's have a look at your card, Elaine. What's here? It will tie everything in together. The Lovers. Interesting. I'm going to clarify this. Why does Elaine need to be cautious in regards to connections with others? I feel very hermit energy, right? I think that this weekend, especially if you get involved with other people, going out with them or spending time with them, it's very distracting to you. And there's a possible caution, okay? Page of Pentacles. Yeah. If you focus on your projects, your work, your finances, yourself, reading, completely disconnecting. I would disconnect. It's only a couple of days, okay, this weekend. I would disconnect while this energy is here. If you can. Okay. Do some work on your mental balance. Look at that Seven of Swords. There is a warning here for the weekend in regards to a connection with a person. The Lovers is here, but it doesn't have to be a love relationship. It just can be someone who's coming in all like, I'll support you, I'm there for you, and they're really like a frenemy, or they're just trying to get more information from you. So keep to yourself this week. I do feel there's an immature energy who's trying to get more info about what you're doing, and it's really none of their business, okay? Let's have a look. How come my mum keeps nagging me? I want rest, I overwork. Okay, let's have a look and see what's going on with your mother. All right. I feel that your mother has come from a background that has been very like in poverty, possibly. There's a feeling here of, this is a Pentacles energy, by the way. There's a feeling here of always having to struggle, like not having enough. I don't think it's that she doesn't care about your welfare as your health and needing to rest. She's probably nagging you because she's like, you don't need rest, you should rest when you're dead. Look at that. And Spirit's saying, no, Elaine, it's time for a nap. So she's definitely nagging you about how much time you spend possibly in your room or in bed, or you know, you may not even live together, but like they're saying, rest is for the wicked type of energy, okay? Sophia, Sandra, I'm getting someone beginning with S. It's coming through. So we have this time for a nap. I feel that she's had to overwork herself in her life, and I feel that she's had a struggle, and there's been many things in her life that were not the right things for her to work on or do, but she's had to be flexible, maybe had 2 or 3 jobs at one point, or you know, a couple of jobs where she's had to keep food on the table, and it's not been an easy life for her. So I suppose she's just projecting this, you have to work for what you have, or you have to work hard. It's like that old-fashioned mentality, you've got to work hard to get money, or you know, instead of like work smarter, not harder. All right, but you definitely need to take your care of your rest. She's come from a different time, different generation, different upbringing. She could have been born in 53, I'm also hearing, which is actually, so that would make her 70 something, maybe. You've got plenty of time to build something here. Do not worry about that, okay? Okay, let's have a look and just clarify these. Queen of Swords. She's not on the same mental as you, okay? This is not a good thing or a bad thing. It's a different upbringing, different time. She's not, obviously, she's there, your mother in your life. You chose your mother, she chose you. You had a soul contract before, you know, you came into this world. We all do. And it's to learn strength from each other. She possibly needs to learn strength from you and how you do things. I learn a lot from my children. I've learned a lot from my children myself. And I'm sure my children have learned a lot from me. But it works both ways. And the card just beeped then, okay? All these cards coming out in the reverse though. So look at that, reverse, 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 reverse. They're meant to come out in the reverse, reverse. I think trying to get on the same wavelength of her is just gonna to be too hard. I don't think that it's even possible. It's like me and my mother. She ain't never gonna get it. Okay, she ain't never going to get it. You guys are never going to be on the same page on a mental level, but that does not mean there's not love there or there's not camaraderie ship I'm hearing, or, you know, needing to be flexible with each other. You don't have to answer to her, okay? She comes from a different time, a different place and a different time. She comes from a time of lack of, okay, if you don't work hard, you don't get, right? If you don't put the effort in, and this would like be literal, you don't get. So let me see if anyone won the reading. Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. No, they didn't this time, okay? So yeah, so this is like this, I didn't have a lot. I had to work hard. I had to, you know, you can sleep, but you should only be sleeping 7-8 hours a night. The rest of the day, you've got to be proactive type of energy. So I wouldn't worry too much. I think she's just different mental, right? Everyone's comes from a different place. Hi, Lord. How are you? I'm going to take a break. Lord, you are next. Okay. It was the Five of Pentacles, Alicia. Okay, not the Six. So I'll just show you that. Actually, I'll put it back in the deck now. Where is it? I don't know where it is now, but it was the Five of Pentacles. You can go back and look at the video. There it is. The Five of Pentacles, not the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is a completely different energy, okay? All right, Lord, you will be next. I'm just going to shuffle your cards. I'm going to put your main energy on the easel over here, and we can tune in. You can tune in to what that could be. Okay, interesting. You have two cards. Very interesting. They're both court cards. They're both court cards. So one of the Cups, Pentacles, Wands or Swords energies. Page, Knight, Queen or King. Interesting that you've got two court cards here. So see if you can tune in, guys. If you get it right, or one of them right, you will have a free 5-minute reading. And if anyone's waiting for their free 5-minute readings, you will see. You will see on Instagram. You will get with it before Monday. So you need to be patient there, okay? I will be having a break now. Guys, don't go away. Okay. Who are we on? Who are we on? Who are we on? Who are we on? I know we did Elaine. Who is next? Lord, that's right. Okay, Lord, what's your question, Lord? Okay, it is one of the court cards, okay? So you guys can guess which court card it may be, or both of them. See if you're right, okay? Post your question. Let's pull out some cards for the base of your reading. I'll be on for another 30 minutes, guys. Okay, we've still got quite a long list, so if you want to donate, you can do so. Jump the queue, it's $5 US. PayPal links in the description. Let's move forward. Okay. What's your question, Lord? Oh, I really like this. I feel this is very love energy. Very balanced energy. You've got a lot to bring to the table in regards to support to others, all right? Support to other people right now. Lewis, please don't post your question feed. Just put, hi, I'm here. Please add me to the list and I'll add you. I'm not sure whether they'll get to you today, though. We've only got 30 minutes left, okay? So your light is shining really brightly right now, and there's a real balanced energy, like you know when you need to be alone, you know when you need to be around others. It's really important to have friendships. Friendships may be significant. Getting to know people may be significant at this time. There's a definite success coming in regards, though, to being on your own. And this can be, you're deliberating on something, you're thinking about something, you're able to process information on your own. It's hard, possibly right now when you're around others, to like focus back on yourself. So Spirit's asking you to be balanced right now and to focus on yourself as well as friendships, okay? But the time is now for something, to do something. Spirit wants you to take action, possibly on a relationship. We'll clarify that in a second. Your light is shining brightly, okay? You're really able to help others, especially if this came out in the reverse, especially someone who is feeling left out or alone right now. So there's something about reaching out here to another person and having fun, asking someone to go out for a date, asking someone to go out to shoot the breeze. I'm hearing to like chill out, to hang out. Perhaps you're needing to hang out. There's a masculine in your energy as well. Possible friend, okay? Perhaps somebody's thinking negatively about their love relationship. I don't feel that this is your energy. I feel this is you supporting another. Could be the masculine. I'm getting a strong masculine energy here, all right? Maybe they're confused about a relationship they're going through, right? And you're helping them sort of like with that, process their emotions. Very strong connection, right, with this person. Very strong friendship. So work on that, help them, support them. You're going to able to be helping them, put them back on the right path. All right. Why is this in silence prevails here? The solitude card. If you are interested in a woman, feminine energy, or your divine counterpart, whatever that means to you, you're going to be able to deep dive into your emotions by being on your own, meditating, look at that, speaking to spirit about, because I feel that you know in a way that this possible Scorpio, Pisces or Cancer, like you have a soul contract, you're just trying to figure out what that could be. I'm also seeing the moon energy, so Pisces, Ten of Swords. You're trying to figure out how you feel, how you think about this particular person, because this is possibly a new love that's coming in. And you're trying to figure out how you feel 100%. Okay, so you've got the Ace of Cups. So love is very much on your mind, all right? Pisces energy, needing to really get in tune with your spirit team. Saying like spending time in solitude, reaching out to your guides. Guide me in what I need to do in the next steps of this new connection, this new love, all right? The time is now to act on something. What is that about? Right. There's a fine line between having your own dreams and your own goals, between making a choice and connecting with someone on like a contractual level, on a new spirit contract level, okay? So I feel that you really want to act towards a love relationship, but you need to be clear in your mind what that means to you for your future. Is this going to be commitment? Are you looking for commitment? Is this just like puppy love, or is this like you intuitively feel that this is like come from spirit, that spirit has given you this person, that it's going to be successful, that it's going to be equal? So there's a giving energy here from you to another, while also keeping your own dreams alive, right? Two of Wands, Nine of Cups. Let's have a look, what else do we have here? There's the Scorpio. So it's definitely about this Scorpio. Death energy. I think you're very clear that this person could bring you a lot of happiness. And Ten of Pentacles. So like that's where love is very much so on your mind. But you need to make some sort of decision on how you're going to go forward with this, okay? Because I feel that you want to go towards this person and make it more solid, right? Make it more commitment, but also keep the fun alive, okay? And the two cards, which are both court cards, are your cards, right? Have fun right now. There's passion, there's excitement, adventure, there's lust, there's a lot of intimate energy going on here as well. So it's almost like you're trying to figure out your feelings between love and lust. All right. And is this someone you could go forward with in a solid relationship? Is this what you want right now? Okay. So you're trying to process that on your own while still being very fair to this person. That was your reading, Lord. Okay. Ashish, write your question. I've got maybe 20 minutes left, guys. If you're further on in the queue. I never get a lot of people on Friday and Saturday nights. It's really strange. Possibly people are going out, seeing family, going on dates, whatever. All right, let's have a look. Ashish, you are next, and then Nandini. Ashish and Nandini. Okay, let's see. Any important messages for Ashish? Alicia, you got the Nine of Wands correct, but you've already got a free reading. So, King Cups, Sun. Okay. Ashish, important messages. Let's have a look and see what Spirit wants you to know right now. I feel that there's like within you, there's some sort of fire burning, some passion, something you want to create, something you want to do. Could be a person that you're like really like want to go towards, or a creative project or a new career. There's something that you need to take flight on, okay? And there's a risk energy here where you need to take some sort of risk on something or someone. But there's definitely newness, and we're going to see this a lot because we've got Jupiter just coming in. Take your first step, take a risk, venture forward, get ready for new horizons. Beautiful cards. Beautiful cards, okay? Release control of the outcome. Something about expanding your horizons, thinking outside the box, doing something you've always wanted to do and following that inner call to do it, because I feel that you're really wanting to do something. There may be fear associated with doing this. So double Fool, double Aries energy here, needing to release control of what the outcome is. I think you're wanting to know an outcome of something instead of just living in the present and following your dreams. Take your first step towards your dreams here. And it could involve a risk, could be a contract, a job, studying as well. But I do feel love vibes also. It is definitely time. This is one of the major cards from the 0 to the 21, the World card, okay? So see if you can guess what this is, guys. Lots of people have guessed over the past 3 days. Let's have a look. What's this get ready for new horizons? Getting ready for something new and needing to understand that you have to possibly go outside the box and face the fear of doing something you've never done before. But you know, as long as you've got love for it, as long as you're right, really passionate and loving and want to do something, go forward, okay? There's a risk you need to take. It possibly has something to do with the twin flame energy here. But this could also be like travel. It could be like where you're living. Perhaps you want to move away, have a completely fresh new start, and Spirit's saying it's time, right? It may be difficult to begin with, but it will become a lot more smooth sailing. There's a lot of water energy here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries. You have to take some sort of risk if you want to change something in your life here. And, you know, especially if it's like needing to move states, move towns, move over water even. This is like, if you have this urge to move or to change jobs, Spirit's saying you need to take some sort of risk, because you're not going to achieve like what you want if you don't take a risk. Okay, I hope this is making sense to you. Let me know, Ashish, if it is. Okay, the Sun. It will make you very happy ultimately, but there's a fear here. Okay, and also it's going to make you stable, and it could have to do with a person. Wow, it's a big change, but it's a happy change. Let Spirit be your guide. Let the cards fall as they will, pardon the pun. Let things crumble around you. I do feel this is a home environment. Needing, like, you may have the real urge to move or travel. You'll be very successful if you do this, okay? You'll be very successful if you make this move. So have a really good think about what it is. If it is a move, if it's travel, or if it's a move of home, a location geographically, is it going to support your growth and your dreams or not? If it's not, and you intuitively know that it's not, then stay put, right? But if it is, and even though it may be a little difficult, and even though there may be fear attached to it, if you have some sort of passion to go towards a new place, then it's the time to do it, okay? take your first step may mean like looking at what's out there, looking at what rentals are out there, looking at what jobs are in certain areas. It's definitely a new start here, okay? Maya, please do not put questions in the feed or information, all right? 8 of Wands. Definitely moving, you're traveling, you're going somewhere, moving on up, following your dreams, following your plan, your wish for a better life, okay? And you have the power to bring whatever you want to reality. Just know that, okay? Like, you can do this. You are walking away from something. You're wanting to do something new. You're wanting to explore new territory, have a new beginning, follow your bliss, the star energy. Really nice reading. And Spirit's saying you need to take a risk, okay? And this card is the Judgment energy, which nobody guessed, but this is a rebirth. You are changing. You are evolving. You're being given a chance here to make something better of your life, right? And where you are right now. We've got 15 minutes left, guys. If you want to donate, you can do so. Just to let you know, I've only got 15 minutes left. If you're jumping on now, I will not get to you. Nandini, post your question. I will honour my donations, though. And if you're waiting for a free 5-minute reading, you will get it, okay? You'll get it before Monday. I promise. Okay, what is past life connection with SA and SK? What's your past life connection with SK and SA? To support each other, to help each other with fears, to help each other like take risks, to help each other, support each other. That's what you're like, that is what your soul journey is with this person, if this is you, okay? If this is 2 other people, I don't know. I don't know if you're talking about yourself and another or 2 other people completely. To enjoy the finer things in life. To support each other as like all is possible energy. You can do anything together. You can build each other up, okay? Tanya, post your question. When you stall, this could be a masculine fire sign as well, could be an Aries. It's to help each other with the trauma through past experiences, what people have said or done. This is a very nice connection where there's a lot of open communication in what your hopes and dreams are and what abundance means to you and what abundance means to them. It's a lot about support, supporting your mental together, supporting your dreams, and really having those heart-to-heart conversations, okay? If that's what you want to do. And to get each other on like a really good mental, positive, optimistic level here, okay? I do feel this is more of a friendship, although it could turn into something else. But there's a lot of swords energy. This is all about communication and your mental, how you see things, okay? How you both process information. Maybe you talk on a very symbolic or philosophical level. Tanya, post your question. I'm going to use the wisdom deck just because I haven't used them. The Spirit's saying no. Okay, well, we'll use these instead. All right, we're going to use these as a base. Let's have a look at Tanya. Will you be happy at your new apartment? What's coming up here for Tanya and her new location? And of course, Jupiter's here, so I'm going to say yes straight away. I'm feeling really nice energy. Okay, this is one of the major cards. Spirit is really helping you with this situation, helping you with where you live. Helping you make it a bright and sunny place. Major Arcana card. Let's see what that could be. Okay, you want to guess? Go ahead and have a guess. Major Arcana. All right. I've got like 10 minutes left. Look at this. The star. Number 17. You've worked really hard to get to where you are. And I think sometimes I'm feeling that you feel like the other shoe is going to fall. 9 of Wands energy, but Spirit's saying, no, it's not. Like, this is like a gift to you. You're going to be at peace there. You're going to feel very much at home. There's really good energy there in the home. Every home has its own energy. My house talks to me. The walls talk and the walls know many things, right? And this is at the ending of a cycle with the world, right? This is a beautiful new opportunity for you to follow your dreams, because the house itself holds a lot of positive energy here. It's very grounding place to live. Beautiful new beginning, the Fool, beautiful, beautiful cards. Okay, there may be some people around you that are a little envious of this new move, this apartment you've got. Make it your own, make it your sacred space. I think you're going to be making some sort of altar there where you can pray, where you can give thanks to your guides and give gifts and put your tarot cards or your oracle cards. Like, there's a space in your house. It may even be like a particular room in your house. Thank you, Lola, for the list, but not everyone is going to get their reading today because I think I've only got like 10 minutes left. If you want to donate, you can do so now if you're on the list and you're not Stella. I will not get to you guys. Wow, 2 of Cups. So you could have moved in with in your apartment with another person. Why is this about love now? Your house is got your apartment, your home, your environment. Your house is going to attract love. Perhaps there's been a lot of energy of beautiful things happening within the home. I just keep hearing like the house talks. There's energy around that house. And that's possibly why you chose it as well, knowingly or unknowingly. There's a lot of energy. It's very portal energy, okay? My house where I live is very portal. It actually adds up to, the coordinates of my home add up to, I think, a number, it's a spiritual number anyway. So there's something here about you're going to have a lot of new beginnings, a new chapter in this house, okay? I feel it's like your house is quite spiritual in some sort of way. Your apartment's quite spiritual. Perhaps there's some sort of activity. I wouldn't be scared about it, okay? Anyway, let's move on. Yeah, very spiritual. A lot of activity in your home. So things have moved very fast. You could have found this place online as well. Wow, look at the 10 of Pentacles. It's going to bring a lot of abundance. Your house itself is going to bring a lot of abundance to you, okay? For whatever reason, your house talks. All right, base chakra, needing to get grounded, possibly feeling a bit ungrounded right now. Do a definite, see this, you're feeling ungrounded right now. There's a little bit of feeling imbalanced, not knowing possibly whether you made the right decision. But you know what? This apartment's going to bring you a lot. Look at that, the Fool and the Tower. Big changes, happy changes. 4 of Wands. Comfort, stability, security, solidity, celebrations. So beautiful home, beautiful energy in the home. I see that, it's really nice. And this card is going to tie everything together is strength. Yeah, it's a lot of healing. You're going to do a lot of healing. And 8 is also on the screen right now. You're going to do a lot of healing, Leo energy, in this home. Okay. Stella, post your question. I'm pretty sure you're going to be the last person. Thank you, Lola, for doing the list. And sorry if you didn't get on today. I will be on between 6 and 7 p.m. tomorrow night for 2 hours, so don't miss it, okay? What will bring you the deepest sense of joy and fulfillment in this lifetime? Oh my goodness, look what I've got at the bottom of the deck. Solitude. Hermit energy. Yeah, solitude. A lot of being in solitude is going to bring you a lot of positive movement forward. By spending a lot of time on your own, you're going to be able to process information a lot more so than with people around you. So a lot of spiritual people are very used to being hermitized. They love their own company. There's a lot of reward and recognition and love coming in your life, okay? What will bring you the most satisfaction? Ooh, 7 of Swords in the reverse. 5 of Pentacles. Your strength. Your strength. And your healing. You are definitely here for healing. You're definitely here to mentally move forward. You're definitely here to have challenges in your life and have sacrifice. But in a weird way... in a spirit's weird way, the joy and fulfillment in this lifetime is going to come from, it's a very inner, because we had that hermit energy. It's going to come from knowing your strength. There's going to be a lot of obstacles and challenges in your life, more so than others. But remember, God will not throw anything at you that you cannot handle. And your soul lesson, I almost want to say, and you've got the hermit energy here with the 9 of Swords, is the struggles and the obstacles and the challenges and the getting over them will bring you joy, because you will be able to understand your path of healing. As hard as life may be for you or has been for you, the strength that the spiritual strength that you will build, and the trust in yourself and spirit will bring you ultimately joy and stability. Okay? What goal would bring you facing the challenges, facing them head on, okay? Temperance in the reverse. I want to put it in the upright. This is someone who's alchemizing. Magician energy, right? The goal of facing challenges head on, like completely head on, with complete faith and conviction that you can trust yourself and your guides, okay, to alchemize what you want to bring in. I think like the challenges and obstacles are very significant here. But there's a need here for you to reach out more to others in this lifetime, and I suppose that would be your goal mainly. To search for happiness is your goal, and leave the challenges and obstacles that life has brought you such far behind, and have more trust and faith that things will alchemize in your favor if you were to work with spirit to have more trust here. I feel that something happened in a past life here. A very hard life you had in a past life. Very lonely life possibly, and this life possibly is also lonely, but not lonely in the same way as your previous life was. And your goal is to continue, like to release fear. Release fear. And completely go in, no holds barred, full card energy. I'm seeing the Fool, to just take more risks, no matter what obstacles, no matter what challenges, and have like spiritually level up as well, have more faith. You're definitely here to heal from past life situations. There could also be family dramas in the past, or in this past life, or in this life. To know that the success, you have the success within yourself, you can achieve it. So your goal is the realization that you can achieve anything. If you alchemize this spirit, if you trust more, if you take more risks. And like on a mental level, and the way you talk to yourself, that's why you're here. To get more clarity. Look at this Nine of Wands. Your goal is to be more vulnerable, to take more risks, to let your guard down, to not build a wall up, to include others in your life. And there's the Fool. To take more risks, to have more trust. This is your goal. Thank you, Stella. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you guys for being on today. I've been on for 2 hours exactly. I only come on for 2 hours. I'll be on between 6 and 7 tomorrow, okay? And we will do another giveaway, okay? I've got 2 more days left on here, Saturday and Sunday night. So I hope to see you guys Saturday and Sunday night, weekend Muse. And if you're watching this and you have sent an email to me about your free 5-minute reading, you will get that before Monday. Okay, thank you, Lola. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm going to go have some breakfast now. I'm going to go chill and have some breakfast and have a bit of a rest because I was traveling like back home at 5 a.m. and I'm a little tired. Protect your energy, guys. Prayer is powerful. Remember. Bye-bye.